So like if you go on vacation, but you just go on vacation all day long, there's no meaning in it.
Yeah.
Because in order to enjoy something, you need to have a goal. And you enjoy that goal by enjoying the journey. But you cannot have a journey without a goal. So that's why it's so
Very
important for me
wise
to always
advisor, I have to say. Very wise.
thank you. I appreciate it.
Hey, welcome back to Right Media Group Chronicles. We are keeping it real, sharing fresh ideas, and giving you the fuel to keep moving forward. Let's jump in.
Welcome to today's episode. For those of you just joining the podcast, we are Right Media Group, and we specialize in helping marketing agencies scale their revenue. So if you want to learn how to take your agency business to the next level, make sure to stick around. Our guest today is Gidon Rotteveel, founder of Delka Talents, one of the fastest growing YouTube influencer marketing agencies in the US, built completely remotely and with incredible partnerships around the world. Gideon, welcome to the show.
What a beautiful introduction.
Thank you. Would you mind to introduce yourself to the audience and what you do?
Definitely. So I'm the co-founder of Delka Talents.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's in the top 5 largest influencer marketing agencies focused on YouTube in the United States and in the UK. Originally from Amsterdam, and we are
Nice.
and I used to travel for the last, I would say, 10 years remote. I would travel around the world, and I'm currently based between a few cities, and our whole team of around 25 people are all remote as well. We're just a bunch of passionate people doing what we love doing.
No, that's great to hear. You know what I love about being remote, and I think people have more adjusted to this after COVID. I love that you're location free, so you can explore. Your team can also explore. They can work from anywhere. I think that's is so incredible, especially to the younger generations. I think they're taking advantage of this.
Definitely. I think what we understood is that, you cannot always work. Everyone says you work in your passion, but I think I really found something that I love doing. And I always said, first, I need to consider my lifestyle and create kind of a business that can support that lifestyle as well.
No, I
Hence,
love that.
you,
No, that's great. So you were really young when you started your agency. Is it 19 years old? Is that correct?
right. I started when I was 19, but I think success really hit when I was 21. A little bit before TikTok came out, when we started working with ByteDance and the big Chinese technology companies and bringing them to the US. But yeah, I got my success early on, but I started really young as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was a poor student studying in Tel Aviv and everyone had their money from their parents. Kind of put me in a place that I had to work, otherwise I couldn't afford anything.
Wow.
So, while everyone was partying, I had to work, had to
Mm-hmm.
do something.
I feel like, I mean, you've obviously had success so early on, but it's like you had that mindset that I don't wanna be like this for the rest of my life working for somebody else. I need to make something of myself.
No, definitely. I think it's really a choice. I think I manifested it through meditation or whatever I did, that I will become, my best version of myself, but not only in business, in everything that I'm doing, right? So when it comes to healthy food, when it comes to going to the gym, when it comes to friendship, I think it's a certain mindset that everything you do, you want to do it in the best way possible. And when it comes to work, you don't want to sit, well, in my case, I didn't want to sit down and work for someone from 9 to 5. So now I work from 8 till 8.
Wow,
But at
yeah.
least I'm doing what I love doing.
But at least you're doing what you love doing, exactly, and you're working for yourself, which is I think
Mhm.
it's great that you're putting that 12 hours in because you feel passion for your own business.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. And the most important thing, I did it with my best friend that I know
Oh, I love
since
that.
10 years old. He was my neighbor and now we are sharing it. So
Wow.
every business that we do is shared by us.
Yeah.
They say don't do business with your best friends, but
Mm. And
best friend
family
that
as well. They say family.
exactly, but true. But if your friendship is so great, then that becomes number one. Money comes and goes. Yeah.
So, was there a moment early on where you realized that influencer marketing was the opportunity to go all in on?
Yeah, I believe in the kind of middleman concept that not necessarily have to create a product. I started in real estate, renting out real estate in Amsterdam. I would go every summer, I would go back from Tel Aviv to Amsterdam to rent out apartments through all the nomads that live there. And that worked well. But the problem was is that I had to be in the Netherlands in order to rent out those apartments.
Hmm.
Basically go to a broker, website that was in Dutch that no one understood, got the apartments from there, rented out to the international people. I got a commission from that side, but that's how I got familiar with the kind of middleman concept. And I just implemented it on the social media side. And that's it. Everything that I've done in my life is being a broker. And I love that.
Yeah. So, I mean, currently you built one of the biggest YouTube marketing agencies in the US. So, like, that's incredible. Like, what do you think helped you break through internationally?
Right. So I think when I started, and like you said, during COVID, that's where really when we went viral
Mm.
as a company, is that if you're smart nowadays, I knew most money you will make from China and the US. In the Netherlands, like you have a Dutch market. It was just not big enough for me. So I really early on focused on the US market, focused on US creators and US brands. There was no other way for me. So I think by setting that as kind of a mandatory, theory, that was the reason why I got success. Otherwise, you work harder for the Dutch market and you make 10 times as less as So for me, it was no doubt that I would start targeting the US and the English speaking market.
So, initially, did you start in the Dutch market and then you were like, you didn't?
I never touched the Dutch market. It's either US or not, English speaking market or not. I went out of the Netherlands when I was 17. I knew that was not my place to
You
do
went out
business.
of Netherlands when you were 17?
Yeah, I went out from, this traditional father that said, you're almost 18 now.
Okay, I
That's your
see. Time to get
So it
moving.
gave me. I think it's also personality. It can go two ways. If you're not too confident in yourself, then it can go wrong.
Yeah.
Look at Trump and his brother, for example. But I think I did have that confidence in me that I knew I would success in something. Was not easy. It comes with personal doubt and everything. But you
Especially at
said a
such a
growing.
young age, I have to say.
Yeah, I think the traditional growing up mindset helped me a lot. I think everyone wants to be happy all the time, which is definitely my objective as well. But sometimes you have to work hard and you need to work towards a goal. And I think that really helped me, especially in this generation, to succeed.
Yeah, I mean, touching point on the growth mindset that you just mentioned, you think if you're not growing, then you're declining. So, what does that mean to you day to day as a founder?
Right. So I think day to day, it's hard to always come up with something new. But I think at the end of the
Yeah.
day, you always need to look in front of yourself, right? You need to keep going. And if you don't grow, even let's put it as a person, if you don't grow personally,
Mm.
then you're not, then at some point you're declining. If you're not working on your mindset every day because you think everything is great, at some point it's going to be less clear.
Mhm.
So
You
you need
know,
to meditate
that's
harder.
interesting you mentioned that because I did have another guest and he said very similar thing. He said there's no such thing as staying where you are. He said you're either growing or you declining, like you just touched point. There's not such a thing. Get rid of that mindset. You grow or you decline. That's it.
And I think the most important thing is sometimes you cannot grow with business.
Mm.
Then
Okay.
you have to grow personally. Sometimes you cannot grow personally, and then you grow with something outside.
Hmm.
So I see growth as something more global outside of the business. Because if the business doesn't grow, I'm going to be unhappy. It's
Yeah.
part of life. So I think growth perspective is on everything.
So would you mind to cover a little bit of what type of services you have under Delka Talents?
Definitely. So we manage the largest YouTubers outside of MrBeast and like Logan Paul and Jake Paul. So
Mm.
the average YouTuber that we manage has around 1 million views per video.
Wow.
And we manage brands such as Coca-Cola. We
Hmm.
basically take Chinese-based brands into the US market. So when CapCut and TikTok went viral, that's also marketing, correct? So basically what we do is if it's athletic greens, if it's like a smoothie brand, a health brand, a phone brand, whatever it is, marketing is done through social media. So
Hmm.
traditional television is gone or slowly is going to go away.
Decreasing.
And
Yeah.
now it's more personal marketing, a YouTuber representing a certain brand, even if it's Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. YouTube and content is out there. Like nowadays, it's like weird. I speak to people that like YouTube wasn't a big thing, and they're like, "You have it easy. Like you can literally go to YouTube and search anything,
Definitely.
anything."
Everything, definitely. Right. And it's going fast. AI is now the way to search new products, everything.
Do you think it's also influencing your services that you provide with AI?
to a certain point. I don't think AI currently is going to replace the managers.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like you need to adapt with AI. So we'll see where it goes. I think it gives you a lot of opportunities, AI, also in this industry. And you just need to take it the right way. If it's setting up contracts, making content, representing AI creators, for me, it's all opportunities.
I see. So you're obviously taking part of the trend train, shall I say?
Definitely, I have to. I have to.
Is there
I
something
have
you're
to.
working on internally that you're thinking of developing yourself or any potential?
Yeah, definitely. I have some AI apps already that
Ah.
I represent some creators with. One is an AI dating coach that is going quite well. And again, like we are trying to also implement AI in the marketing side. So we have also performance marketing agency that's currently built that we are only using AI for AI marketing together with influencer marketing. So yeah, definitely we're utilizing it
Yeah, no, that's incredible to
outside
see.
creatives.
So
Correct.
growth just doesn't come from like more clients for you, but like from finding new talents. Like how do you think that role plays for you? Because I heard now we're in a stages that it's difficult to find good talent, like people that work for your agency.
Yeah, I think there's only a really small group of agencies that manage the bigger creators. And you have a lot of small, no, not small, you have a lot of creators with a few 100,000 views per video. But if you really look at the million views, which is 10 times more, that's where the clients of ours are focused on. It's a small bucket of creators. And some of them are going, some of them are staying, some of them, they're coming towards you. So it's a small bucket and you really have to understand who's the next. It's kind of scouting talent.
I
Who's the
see.
next big.
Yeah, I was gonna touch point on that exactly. How do like your potential clients find you, or is it like scouting, like you just say, you go and you find them?
I think it's two things. It's word of mouth. The right creators will suggest the right creators as well. And I think it's so having the right team. We have a team of 10 people. All they do is scouting for new creators and
Ten
understanding
people.
who's going to be 10 people. The only thing they do is to find the new next MrBeast, like Willy Wonka, right? Eating as many chocolate bars as possible to see where
To find the golden ticket.
we are really eating chocolate bars on YouTube in that sense.
That's a fun job, I have to say.
It is. It is. It is.
So
It
what
definitely
would
is.
you say is the hardest part right now about keeping Delka Talents growing?
I think it's understanding two things. Who's the next big YouTuber, finding that creator, of
Next big
course,
fish, yeah.
but also how can you grow outside of just YouTube? Because I used to represent the hype house on TikTok. What is the next new platform, right? YouTube 15 years ago was not what it is right now.
Hmm.
What is going to be the next YouTube? What
Uh-huh.
is going to be the next Instagram? Finding that channel as well. Is it going to be AI? Maybe not. I think it will be. But finding new platforms where influencers will be with the new Snapchat, that's really important as well.
I see. Is there anything on the horizon that you can let us know about that you think there's potential in any of the new platforms?
The new platforms is difficult. I think streaming, well, it's not that difficult. I think streaming is the new big thing. If you look at the new creators that will go viral, that are going viral, it's because of streaming.
Live streaming, yes.
Live streaming, correct. If it's Twitch, YouTube live stream, Kick, there's a few platforms that I'm currently focusing on as well.
So do you have a particular client that you like to serve? Let's say, for example, in the gaming industry, because I know that's absolutely exploding as well. Or are you more kind of general?
We focus on, we manage a lot of food creators,
Hmm.
travel creators, fitness creators. So there's not a specific niche we are focusing on because at the end of the day, it's not a niche,
Hmm.
certainly what sells, it's more the creator behind it. Correct?
Hmm.
So if I have a video game, we did a lot for PUBG Mobile. Sometimes it also worked with a football player because the football player loves gaming. It's not necessarily just a gamer. So there's so many different. We really understand who's the picture, who's the image behind the YouTube channel that can sell that product. And I think that's what makes a good YouTuber. They know how to sell any type of product or service.
I see. Do you have any advice for anyone who's is starting a channel out there or who's been doing it for a while but hasn't seen a lot of traffic? Do you have any sort of steps they should take, or how can they even analyze where they are? Anything sort of to help them out.
Really good. I think the way to go viral currently is by YouTube clips from Streaming. So you don't go viral by streaming, you'll go viral by short format content of the stream on YouTube.
Mm.
And I think if you understand how to do it the right way, you can go viral. And using different social media platforms, different YouTube channels at the same time, which is not easy.
Different channels. That's an interesting aspect.
That's how a few big creators went viral, having like 10 different Instagram channels and posting content on every single of those Instagram channels.
Do you kind of do like testing with those different channels, or do they focus on different content, or is it the same sort of content across?
Same content. The great thing is I don't focus on them though. I focus on the creators that went viral.
Oh, okay, I see. I see. What's your pitch to them, might I say?
You want to work with the best agency out? No, I think
Not
I think
hard.
the
Not
pitch
not
is
a hard answer to give to that.
I think the best pitch is you customize it to the person you're working with.
Mm-hmm.
And I think what I always pitch is like, let's say you work with WME or CAA, which has 10,000 employees, the biggest agencies in the world. You're going to work at the end of the day with the name of the agency, but the person that is managing you is an employee that works from 9 to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? In my agency, I'm in every single group with every single creator. So if something goes wrong on a Saturday or a Sunday, I'm still there to support them. And it's a different mentality because I can have the right employees, but at the end of the day, it's different if you see it from a creative perspective in the sense that I created the company from zero
Mm-hmm.
and they created a YouTube and basically a company from zero as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's really the goal that we offer to the creators, that we are there for them, me, my co-founder, in any time along the way, at any time along.
That's a crazy promise to make as well, might I say? Because I know you talked about that balance a little bit of like life and work. I think with that statement there, you can't really have too good of a balance.
Well, I think it's great because if I walk in the park, they all have my WhatsApp. I can just send them a voice message on
It's
WhatsApp,
easy now
correct?
to communicate, isn't it, with your clients, and obviously it's good to have that close communication, and they always
Exactly.
feel like if something goes wrong, you are there for them. So I do
Point.
appreciate that, and I think they do very much so as well.
That's it. That's all it.
So in
Correct.
regards to like your current employees, you said everyone works remotely. How many employees would you say you have under Delka Talents right now?
25,
25.
all remote. And there are high commission and also for some of there's a big sales team. So I love to work with sales people. We're a little bit Wall Street sometimes
Yeah,
within the company
I
because
see.
and I love it. It's like a young, the average age in our company is 24.
Uh-huh. I see. So
Just a
there's a
young,
lot of yeah, I can see there's a lot of kind of competition going on there as well.
exactly. And all the people that work in our agency, they reach out to us. For us, it's really important because as the right salesperson, you need to know how to get a job yourself. So I've never
Yeah, I
hired
like that.
someone that always came to us, which for us is really important as well, because you need to have a passion to be in the industry. And at the end of the day, we let you travel around the world, work remote, work on high commission. But if you don't have a passion for YouTube specifically, it's going to be hard to find new creators.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So in regarding to obviously your team, you have 25 employees, all remote. How do you find managing them remotely? Because you can't always like see them. It's still
Yeah.
kind of different, isn't it? Like having
Yeah.
the chat right here. It's not the same as in person.
Yeah,
You have an office.
definitely.
So how do you do
Good,
it?
good question. I think the new generation, therefore, is great to work with because that's the only thing they know how to work.
Mm-hmm.
Me, myself, I wouldn't want to work in an office. And I think you lose great potential because of it, but you also get the right potential as well because I don't want to manage anyone. You said it correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I had to manage people, I would be miserable.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone does their best way, and that's why we work with high commission. If you don't work hard, there's no result, there's no money.
I see.
So I don't need to manage.
They kind of motivate themselves with the commission, I'm guessing.
Exactly, and working what they want,
Smart
traveling
model,
whenever.
I have to say. Smart model, because otherwise, you're right, you get into this rat race of managing people, chasing people. Why is this not done? Why is that not done?
Correct.
So, in
Correct.
regards to like creativity, are you delivering yourself for your clients, or do you also have some employees that take care of the creative side?
No. So I'm more just because within the client calls and creator calls, I don't really deal too much with the creative part. We have a team for that. Of course, at the beginning I used to do it and I understand a lot about it. But most of the things that we are doing indeed is I manage the creators and the clients. And then we have a team of managing the creatives. We have a team of managing the new potential creators as well and getting new clients on board.
Mhm.
clients in the sense of companies that promote YouTubers.
Yeah. Okay. Incredible. So, what would you say is your plan for the next 6 to 12 months for Delka Talent? Because you said growth is important. So, what is? I'm sure
Definitely.
you have a goal there somewhere.
No, I always have a goal. I don't really do 6-month plans and 12-month plans. I would say 3-month plans because in the industry that we
Wow.
are, 3 months is a lot.
Yeah.
But I would say extending my company to offering businesses also an influencer for their product. So we are helping clients more with the retention of their current customers. So let's say you're a big e-commerce company and you need email marketing retention with an influencer on top of your product. We give you the biggest influencer that we manage and help you also with retaining your current customers. And
I
that's currently
see.
something that we
So
are
you're
growing
kind of
really fast.
moving away from that kind of finding that golden ticket, and you also want to kind of serve businesses as well.
Definitely. Serve businesses with retention because we are now getting new clients for businesses,
Hmm.
but we can also do the retention for the businesses. And I think that's something that we are going into.
How do you? I mean, if there's any sort of steps you can give away, how does a business keep their retention, especially with e-commerce? Because it's a tricky. Um,
Definitely understanding who's your most loyal customer and getting their data, their
mhm.
information, emails, etc., and not being too pushy. And I think also creating a product that has high quality. And I think the only clients we work with are those type of clients, high
Mhm.
quality clients that provide high value. And I think that's also what we do. If I work with one client and the results are low, they're not coming back. So I need to focus on the YouTuber that gets results, even if I get paid less.
Yeah. Okay. So if you had a magic wand to fix one thing in your business right now that's slowing you down or preventing you from growth, what would it be?
I always take responsibility myself. So I
Mhm.
always look internal rather than external. And I think for myself, it's finding that hunger again. When I started with no money and with a student loan of $40,000, I had a wall behind me, correct? And, now I don't have that wall behind me anymore.
You have more room. Yes, I understand what you
Right.
mean. It's
Why would
great.
I start a new business, correct? So finding that hunger again, I need to find it in something else.
Something that motivates you and keeps you going.
Correct. Correct.
Many agency owners, so obviously different stages, different journeys, but they have said the same thing. You get comfortable and suddenly you're not out there networking or filling up your pipeline. And then it slows down again because you're not that hungry as you were. And then
Exactly.
they said they now gotten to the point they wake up with an unemployed mindset. So that basically means even though I have an
Correct.
agency, you think I can lose this anytime. I need to stay focused. I need to stay hungry for growth.
Correct. I think life is short. You have to enjoy it.
Yes, of course.
And I think if I don't have that mindset, it's hard to get it. And I'm not gonna go to a guru that puts me in it. I'll need to work.
Hmm.
I think where what my magic is always I always trying to enjoy it. And I think if you don't do anything work wise and you don't put your passion into something, it's difficult to enjoy.
Hmm.
So like if you go on vacation, but you just go on vacation all day long, there's no meaning in it.
Yeah.
Because in order to enjoy something, you need to have a goal. And you enjoy that goal by enjoying the journey. But you cannot have a journey without a goal. So that's why it's so
Very
important for me
wise
to always
advisor, I have to say. Very wise.
thank you. I appreciate it. Just to remind, I'm just 29 years old, okay?
Just what, 29?
I'm only 29. I look
Wow.
older, but I'm still 29. No, but I think I got that advice because I had to grow up quickly. And one thing is saying it, and the other thing is execution. And I think the execution goes well, but can be always better.
You mentioned about finding something that you're hungry for. So, is there a potential business or an area that you're kind of leaning towards?
Well, I think at some point you also want to establish a family, correct? And when you're alone and thinking about yourself, you can live as a king. But if you have kids and you have a family, if someone have to take care of, you have to expand your business. So I think that's also a big motivation, external stuff outside of yourself.
Yeah, of course. Like you
And
said,
there's
you
also always
need to have that
me.
balance. You can't just have a business without anything else. Because otherwise, what do you
Exactly.
have the business for?
Exactly, exactly. So I've had an amazing time growing the business and traveling myself, etc. But at some point, you want to do it with other people as well, and then that's costly.
Yeah. Gideon, thank you very much for this podcast. If people were trying to find your services, where could they look?
They can do two things. They can send me an email at Gidon, my name, at delkatalents.com. or they can find me at Gidon_RO, my Instagram, or also Delka Talents on Instagram.
Thank you. It's been great, Gidon, having you on this podcast.
Likewise. Thank you so much. Great podcast.